Welcome back, everyone, to TV5 News at 9. We have another edition of Ask the County. So joining us this morning is Saginaw County Treasurer Tim Novak. Good to see you, Tim.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How are you?
Doing great.
Good.
Doing great today.
Yeah, so we are talking about a new year, of course, and the most common New Year's resolutions, how you can achieve them right here in Saginaw County. And probably the #1 resolution every year is getting healthy. So how can people go about working towards their healthy goals here in town?
There's all kinds, and really, let's think about creating good habits, right? So whatever it may be, and maybe you're going to maybe you're going to join a gym like the YMCA or plenty of other programs in town that we have. Maybe you've got home exercise equipment. Maybe it's just eating healthier and creating a healthy meal plan. We're kind of walking through some of that stuff. Or we've got the rail trail and other indoor and outdoor places in town that, depending on the weather, you can get out and do some exercise. But thinking about creating that habit, building it into your schedule, and creating goals for yourself.
Yeah, and after a while, once you do it, you create that habit. It kind of is just second nature.
Yeah, then it becomes, oh my God, I haven't done that yet. Yeah. Instead of it being the burden that I have to do it.
Gotta do it. All right, so that was one down. We have another common resolution is getting organized. So what advice do you have for people with this goal?
Well,
I need to listen to this one.
It's like what are you going to organize? Is it your house? Is it your life? Is it your home office, your car? That's kind of the first thing. And once again, it's that habit. And I think the key thing here is set yourself up for success on the front end of it. In other words, keep it simple. Develop a daily routine, so build it into whatever you're doing. And don't try to be too perfect. I think that's the other one that we try to or do it all at once, right? We can't eat the elephant all in one sitting. So it's like, maybe it is just the area by the mudroom as the first thing I get into the house, or maybe it's my junk drawer like I have or whatever. Right. Keep it simple and don't freak out about being too perfect. That would kind of be that organized one, and then build on those small victories. And moving into something else.
Yeah, I can relate a little bit to that, because if I tried to do it all at once, and then when I don't succeed, I give up. So you definitely don't want to do that.
It's disheartening, and then you're like, oh, forget it. I'll just, and
try next year.
Yeah, we'll try next year.
All right, so another one is trying out something new, getting a hobby. So what are different types of hobbies in the area, and how can it really benefit someone?
So think about types of hobbies. Maybe the hobby's going to make you money. Maybe it's going to keep you creative. Maybe it'll keep you in shape, right? So we're using 1 and 3 together. But maybe it's to build your knowledge. So find that learning something new. In this instance, I may suggest that one way to build your knowledge is to learn more about your local government.
Okay.
You've got a lot of stuff I noticed this morning on what's happening in Washington, and there's a lot happening in Washington and Lansing as we transition into new times. New leadership and things, but here we're talking about locally. So counties and townships and cities, you can go to their website, you can read meeting minutes, those kinds of things. You can read what programs they have. You can be involved, but go to a meeting, or watch on TV if you're in the city. And lastly, you could volunteer to be on a board or commission, or you're always looking for Parks and Rec people or in the planning departments. Get involved. Locally, and find out what it means to you and for your neighbors. Yeah,
and I can't tell you how, I'm appreciative of this job, because it gives me an inside look at what everyone is doing in the region, and I just feel so much better knowing that. So
thank you, nice. Tim. Thank you very much.
Yeah, anything else you want to add?
No, just keep it simple. Try something new for everybody this year, and we're building on we had a pretty good 2022. I think we're moving forward, and focus on the good things.
Absolutely.
Instead of harping so much on the bad things all the time.
Right. All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. And if you want to ask a question too to the county, make sure you send it to us. That's at WNEM@WNEM.com. Reach out on social media. Stick with us.